How you guys doing? I'm the community manager, Ash, here for Sword Coast Legends. I have some special guests here today. You guys are special to me.
Thanks, man.
You guys have been on a lot. Steve is back from a brief break.
Hello.
As you guys probably saw, Steve was on Hot Pepper Gaming a couple weeks ago, and
it almost killed him.
Not entirely.
No, Steve was a little sick, but he's feeling better now, so he's going to come and talk a little bit about Community Pack 2. And, of course, you guys know Tim. He's been here quite a lot.
Hi, guys.
Steve's feeling healthy. He's looking pretty good.
We are all really glad to have Steve back.
Yeah. It was weird.
I'm glad to be back.
It was weird.
Really missed him.
I was talking about it on the forums, and I was like, it's weird not having Steve around. He keeps me in check. He tells me to stop flipping desks. And
Tori blames herself with the whole Save Steve campaign.
It's probably true.
Now it became a thing.
I think most people are just mad that there wasn't chocolate on my desk that they could have.
Maybe.
I think that's mostly it.
All right,
we miss your presence. Not that you bring presents, but we miss you being around.
Thank you.
But if you brought presents, it'd be better.
So we have a lot of really fun stuff planned for today. We're going to be talking about Community Pack 2. We're going to be showing off the new playable Drow in action, so you'll get to see those new racial abilities in action. I made up a little module that lets you kind of play as a Drow doing evil things, and so you'll get to see this new village setting here that I have in the background here. You'll get to see that in action as well, along with some of the new effects that you guys will have at your disposal for Community Pack 2. So it's going to be an action-packed episode of the show. We also have some news and some giveaways. I know, I look different. I'm sorry. I tried this No Shave November thing.
It's December, dude.
I know, but I started it like 8 days late, so I have to wait
You're making
a month.
up for the time?
Yeah, I'm making up for the time.
I don't think you know how it works.
Is that how it works?
That's not how it works.
No?
I don't think so.
Well, the other thing is it really bugs my wife that I have like disgusting facial hair right now.
So that's how.
And I'm really enjoying her her evil gaze. So sometimes you just have to do.
You heard it here, guys. Evil gaze.
Evil gaze, yeah.
I like it. I like the hair. It's good.
So yeah, we have a lot of really fun stuff going on today. I guess the first thing, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some cool stuff that's going on very quickly. Oh yeah, at the end, I forgot to tell you, at the end we're going to give stuff away. So we're going to give away more codes, copies of the game. We might do a little bit of trivia.
Yes.
We'll eat more strange snacks imported from various places.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong.
Super spicy stuff.
Nothing can go wrong.
Steve.
No.
So let's go look at this first little bit of news. Get my little clicky click here. First thing is MMO Games has a competition. And we are gonna, we're in the running, but we need your help. So MMO Games, if you go to mmogames.com, they have a vote going on right now for best online game, and there's some stiff competition stuff like World of Tanks.
I've heard of none of these games.
Heroes of the Storm, Verdun, Vermintide. So there's some other stuff there on top of Sword Coast Legends. But if you go there and you vote for us, it'll be really helpful. We'll really appreciate it. So definitely go to MMO Games and vote for the best new online game. I voted. Am I allowed to? I think I did.
I think you are.
And the president can vote for himself.
That's true.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point. So
I'm
voted.
Gonna vote for us.
Yeah.
It's over there. Everything's backward.
Yeah, this is a very strange world.
Yeah. So
denied.
So good time. So definitely go there and check that stuff out. The other thing that's going on today that is really super cool is that Table Titans and Sword Coast Legends and Chris Perkins, there's a big, super huge event going on the Watsu D&D Twitch channel this afternoon. That's going to be at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So if you go there, you'll get to see the guys from PvP Online and Chris Perkins actually play through a Sword Coast Legends module live. We'll be co-hosting it on this channel as well, so if you don't feel like going to the Watsu D&D channel, we'll actually go ahead and just do a little host here, so you can come to Twitch TV Sword Coast / Sword Coast Legends, and you'll be able to see that stream as well. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Chris Perkins is a pretty incredible DM. If you check out the Watsu D&D YouTube page, you'll actually get to see him playing through Sword Coast Legends with some lucky winners of a contest they just had. And his module, Knight to the Green Flame, is actually available now for everybody to download for free. If you go to and you load up your copy of Sword Coast Legends, you'll see it's one of our featured modules, and you'll get to actually play through Chris Perkins' module, which is pretty awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah.
He knows a lot about D&D.
He knows some things.
He knows a whole lot about D&D. I know. I would say if there were a contest and people imagine it like Jeopardy,
Okay.
I would come in, you know, and D&D guy, I'd probably come in like maybe last or maybe second to last. He would always come out on top.
He's a level 20
guys.
dungeon master.
Yeah, he knows a lot about D&D.
Yeah, the guy wrote the book.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
quite literally, yeah. So, you know, and also he does great voices. He's really creative. So he's a fun person to watch DM. Definitely check it out. There you go, Twitch TV, WotC D&D. This afternoon, only about an hour after this ends. So we'll go silent for a little while, and then we'll boot our stream back up, and then we'll actually be watching their stream. So come hang out. I'll be in the channel, you know, saying hi, answering questions, doing all that stuff. If you guys have any questions during the stream, definitely send us a DM. So, you know, do @SwordCoastLegends, and, you know, we'll do our best to answer your questions as we are hanging out. So ID Jester said he ran Knights of the Green Flame on his stream. How did it go? Did you enjoy it? I want to know how it was. I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it yet.
We'll know in 30 to 60 seconds.
We will. We'll know pretty soon.
I haven't had a chance to play there, but I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Awesome. So do you guys want to talk a little bit about CP2 stuff before we show some of it off? How do you feel about that?
Well,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Why else are you here?
You said there was food.
They only come for the snacks.
I know. It's true.
It's really it's sad. It's a sad place we're in. So we put some details up. The only place right now you can see the patch notes, because they're not officially live yet, is you can actually go to the Sword Coast Legends forums, and we have the patch notes available there, along with a link that I just added right before the stream started to a list of literally all the placeable objects. So we have a long list of every placeable object. If you go to the Sword Coast Legends forums and you click on that link, you'll actually be able to see all the placeable objects, and we're going to show off some of those today. So big things going on in CP2, which is coming out soon, TM.
I have a trademark. You can totally use it as much
I can
as
use
you
it soon, TM. Yeah, so Stabilize improvements are coming. Stabilize is going to take about 50% longer, which is pretty exciting. And you'll now actually have a visual bar to show the Stabilize, the level of stabilization. And also you can get interrupted while stabilizing one of your pals.
It's really cool. It works really well.
Right.
If you run over and you try to stabilize in combat, it's really tough now.
Yeah.
You have to choose your spots, because you'll see the bar going up, and if you get hit, it turns red, says interrupted above your head, and it works really well. I'm a big fan of it.
Awesome.
But if you're not, you can turn off the interruptions in the options.
Yeah. So the interrupting is I mean, it's going to really change the way the game is played.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of feedback early on that a lot of people claimed it was too easy, because you could just spam it and get people back up very, very easily, and it made, you know, it dropped the challenge level a little bit lower than what we would have liked. So this is, I think, a really positive change. We also added hardcore options.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who really, really like to punish yourselves, we added the option to disallow stabilize during combat. So if you're actually in combat and you have aggro, you can't stabilize someone, which is crazy, which means
you have to really want it to turn that on. You have to really want a challenge.
Right. And the other thing is, during dungeon crawls, you can have it so that your party wipes, and now when your party wipes, you're kicked back to camp. So you don't even start at the beginning of the actual dungeon. You start all the way back at camp, and then the dungeon resets, correct?
It resets. You don't have to recreate it. You can go back in and try it again, but you're starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's,
It's pretty hardcore.
I have not gotten a chance internally to play on that, and I think I'm going to play some hardcore stuff this weekend to see.
I will say most of the hardcore options are just in gameplay options in the pause menu, but that one is on the DM board when you're setting up the, hey, welcome to the party, Savant.
Welcome.
When you're setting up your dungeon, it's one of those options. So
Awesome.
if you're looking for that, it's on the DM board, or if you're running it without a DM, whoever's setting up whoever the host is.
Awesome. Well, let's look through our list. Loot changes. So big thing on loot changes, we are, of course, giving you a couple different options. You can have it remain the way it is now with, you know, with what's shared loot.
DM or D&D shared loot. That's the
Yeah,
way
shared loot, right?
Dungeons & Dragons works.
Or you can choose to have individual loot. And what happens is, behind the scenes, there's a roll. The winner of that roll will actually receive the item. So it's not an equal split across the board. It is there's
the
rolling.
law of averages is gonna win out eventually.
Well, some people are just, you know, a lot luckier than others, right?
Sure.
Right.
And they'll just get everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course,
Probably
this is
not.
all of these are our efforts to assist the people who aren't having fun with the ninja looters out there, with some of the bad people, the bad seeds that
Some
exist
people
out
try
there.
to take
Right.
everything.
Some people are bad out there, and then we've played games with a lot of great people who don't, who aren't ninja looters, and
That's true.
so.
I actually
Yeah.
haven't run into a lot of ninja looting.
Yeah.
I found if you get into a game where people are chatting and talking and using voice, they're all working together. It's a lot of fun. But I know they're out there.
They're out there.
Totally get it.
I've ran into a number of them. And
This is actually, there's a bug here that I don't know if I'm fully aware of.
Great.
Will my female half-elf lose her male pattern baldness while wearing her musician's hat?
I sure hope not.
Is that one we know about?
Well,
This is the
I think
It does hide her
Tori's in the
hair.
channel. Tori knows all the bugs, so she'll let us know.
Male half-elf will
Yeah.
lose her male
So Tori,
pattern
if
baldness.
you've heard of this baldness musician hat bug,
Well, it hides their hair when they put on the hat.
yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't see their head to know there's male pattern baldness because there's a hat there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say no. It's not going to change whatever you're seeing.
All right.
Yeah, we'll change that.
So other stuff. New placeable objects. We have over 170 new placeable objects and effects, and you're going to see some of those effects in action today.
They're so
we kind of
cool.
gave you a little bit of a tease last week, but there were some that I hadn't seen until I was doing some testing this morning, and it's
Yeah.
incredible. It's going to really change the way you set up campaigns and change the way that you DM. There's some really great effects for live DMs, like you can simulate earthquakes, you can simulate ceilings collapsing, actually leading to items with collision. So you can actually have objects fall down from the ceiling, there's an animation, and then players can't go through that area.
Block a pathway, a
which
doorway.
it's awesome.
Yep.
I
It's
almost
really cool.
I almost dropped an F-bomb because it is that awesome. And
it also has sound on it, so it's really impactful.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So we'll show you that. Quick question: after claiming Dagger Venom code, where do you get it? You have to put it in on the website. I don't know the URL off the top of my head. It's like
Sounds like he
/redeem.
claimed it, but you get it from the party
Oh, yeah,
chest.
you
the
get it
chest
from
in
the
the
chest,
camp,
yeah.
or the chest at the very beginning of the game. Your what do you call that chest?
Party chest.
Party stash.
Party stash.
It's not your guild
This is-
guild
this
chest.
is the party
Guild
stash.
chest.
That stash is
That's
the party.
the party stash.
It's a horrible party stash. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really warm in your room, Ash.
Well, I like to keep it.
You
You
got
know,
my Mr. Rogers on.
I like to keep things hot in here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's we've done for a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump into the action. What do you say? And
Let's do
again,
it.
at the end of the stream, we'll give away some codes. We'll eat some terrible food. We'll
Trivia?
answer your
Trivia?
questions as we're playing.
Trivia?
We'll do a trivia question.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump on over here. Hopefully everything is up and running. Give me a second to get everything
You've
going.
been disconnected for going idle.
Disconnected.
I know, it's
You
crazy.
should go online, man.
Dang, look at that drow.
I know.
Hey, spoilers! They're not seeing this yet.
I know.
It's really good.
Teasing it.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Steve has to step out.
Steve was so offended by your module, he had to step away.
I still want to see it.
He doesn't want to eat whatever food you brought, I'm pretty sure.
Hello.
All right. So here we go. Let me adjust this for a second. Just get on. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you can have some space.
A little space.
I'm gonna get
Take a
comfortable.
stretch.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a drow I created. His name's Risen. He's a rogue. You can see he's got a nice little dagger of venom there. And this is just a quick little module I made to show some stuff off. So I made it, I don't know, essentially during my lunch break. It's nothing too fancy, but we'll go ahead and turn this audio back on so you guys can hear all the fanciness that Tony did. And we'll go ahead and get started.
It's a good looking draw, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Underdark staging area.
What have you done?
So you actually start off here in the Underdark, and the idea of this module, first of all, was really just to show stuff off. But you actually start off here, and you are going to go to your matron and actually get a quest to raid the surface. First, I'm going to steal some stuff from the chest.
You didn't even see what you got.
It's a hand axe and
I'm
some.
just saying you exhibit some of the properties of a ninja looter.
It's true.
You just like collecting. You don't care what it is.
It is true.
Indiscriminate.
In every game that I play, I just put everything in chests. It's like it's the worst thing ever. I just collect everything. All right,
That's
so
why it's
we're
there.
going to talk to Matron Raxil here. Says the time has come to aid your brothers and sisters on the surface.
Come on.
I have to do her voice.
Yeah, you do.
The time has
Oh, that's good. Go.
The time has come to aid your brothers and sisters on the surface. The attack is already underway. Join. That's supposed to say them. You can tell I did this on the launch. Join them now on the surface.
Part of her speech
and,
pattern.
join them and secure the artifact quickly. We accept.
That was good.
Now, one of the cool things that you can do now is you can add information to people. So So you can say something like, "There is no telling how old Matron Raxel may be. She has been scheming her way to the top of the Drow social hierarchy for many generations. Her constant smile is her mask." And she basically just unlocked a new area for me. So what I'd like to do, I don't know if... what I'd like to do is actually do a whole evil campaign, because this kind of gave me an idea. Gave me a little bit of an idea to just, you know, play it completely evil. So we're going to venture
Bit of a
forth.
stereotype, dude.
I know. Well, I mean, you know, everyone knows the one good Drow, so.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the village under siege here.
So did you make this just sort of meant to be played as one player?
Yeah, so this is meant to be played as one player. It's supposed to be pretty easy. I still might die, because I haven't tested it. I tested it on easy. I didn't test it on normal.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens. But this is the new village tile set. I honestly, I only worked on this for maybe 40 minutes. So there's not a lot of bells and whistles. But you can see how gorgeous and different you can make. This is actually a new crater that you can add.
Nice.
You can add a little pockmark there. And you can actually do this in real time, and the crater will appear like it explodes. It looks really cool. All right. So we're going to talk to this Drow soldier.
You there.
Yeah, we've already started our assault on the surface. I need you to locate it.
Did Jay write this?
To locate the artifact, no matter what the cost. Also, eliminate any surface dwellers that you may encounter along the way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I know there's no traps. So this is kind of showing off this village here, and you can also see.
So you added sort of this mist.
So I added this mist. I also added this smoke coming out of the doorway. So you can actually click on the smoke and it'll say, "Smoke appears to be coming out of this small hut. It is thick and black. As you approach it, you find it hard to breathe." So you can add, you know, things that actually have ambient
check that
effects.
out.
Yeah. So this is the whole village. I'll show you the village on fire in a second. You can also go inside. And and here's this horrible village burning, and there's a poor man looking at this bed. I'd like to think that there's a loved one in this bed.
Oh, you'd like to think that, would
I'd
you?
like to think that. And he doesn't know I'm here. And in typical Drow fashion, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light him up because that's my job. Oh, whoops. That was fun. So you basically have just seen the whole goal of my module here.
This is the reason that parents blame video games for all sorts of things.
All right.
Wow.
So we're going to go ahead and... oh, there's a chicken. A little ambient chicken here. Let's go ahead and check out this hut. Again, my mission is to just... now, this earthquake is something you can actually place now as a DM. And if you're doing it live, you'll actually see the cracks form and you'll see the earth rumble a bit. And we'll show that off near the end. Tim and I will swap and he'll show off some of these really cool effects in action. So this is just showing a little cracked earth. Now we're going to go ahead and sneak into this town. And again, our mission is to locate an artifact and to do as much damage as possible. I also put some friendly Drow in here.
I love the mist. How many mists did you place?
Not a lot. The mist is actually a very big overlay.
Right.
So not a lot of mist, but I felt it really added to this whole smoky kind of
yeah.
apocalyptic look. Now we're
Are
going
you
to
going to share this depraved
I can
module you
share
made?
it. I can share it. I'd like to develop a little bit more, but I can definitely share it.
That's really cool. I don't
okay.
condone any of the things you've done, but it sure looks good.
So there are a couple different things. I added a couple of the Minion of the Dark to my character as well, and I also have the new Drow racial abilities. So let's go ahead and start with Fairy Fire here.
Try and get behind them.
So Fairy Fire actually gives me combat advantage.
Oh, these villages
And-
aren't pushovers like the last one.
No, they're not. And we're also going to put a little darkness here to blind these guys. And you can see we have the nice little blindness. And then, of course, like a Drow, we can go ahead and do a little teleportation
Take that!
action here.
It's funny, we're adding so many cool things for CP2. I forgot Drow's not out there yet. That's something that's coming with CP2.
Right, yeah.
It's such a big, cool addition.
So there's darkness
Nice.
in action, and you can, of course, do some really fun ambushes. All right, so now you're going to get to see the village burning here. And this is all stuff that I added. This is not what the village looks like all the time. So basically, I added a bunch of different placeable fires, different sizes. I rotated them so they looked a little bit different. Oh, this guy actually spotted me. One sec. We'll go ahead and wipe him out.
Did I do that?
And And I also added some smoke on top of the fog. So there's a lot of different layers here to what you're seeing to this burning village. Now, a lot of these interiors as well, we gave you a lot of different options with this village. So you can strip it and make it completely empty, or you can add different buildings, so on and so forth, with the different tiles that you can choose. This was the full village with like a lot of, because I only had 45 minutes to do this. So there's a lot of things that
You
were
went
already
inside
there.
a burning building.
I went inside the burning building, and you can see some of my drow buddies are here.
Which button stops, drops, and rolls?
I have a table that is smoking and on fire. I don't know why I did that. I thought it looked cool. A lot of our interiors in this particular village actually have multiple floors. So we're going to show you. We're going to go deeper into the cellar. And there's a cool little cellar here that you can go inside of. I thought I added some stuff in here, but apparently I neglected to add some stuff in here.
It might have been consumed by flame.
It might have been
It's just
consumed by
gone now.
flame.
What
So
is that?
This is a really fun bar. This?
No, over here you have some sort of pillar of blood. Oh, that's red smoke.
Oh, it's red
Sorry.
smoke. I forgot that I put that there. It is not a pillar of blood.
All right, that's less dark.
All right, so we're going to go over here.
You would not believe what I've been witnessing. I feel dirty.
All right, so here we have a little smithy. I don't think I added much to the smithy. We have a corpse here. Oh, it says not alive.
Not alive. Clever writing.
Thanks. This is why Jay writes the stuff.
Yes.
All right,
I like your writing.
we are gonna kind of.
Prefer Jay's.
All right, so we have another group here.
Misty added. Yeah.
Check a little group here to ambush.
You missed the murder hut.
The murder hut.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and do a little darkness. Oh, they spotted me.
Take that!
But they're blinded.
Annie's hide.
He's basically just running around killing villagers.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Boom!
He's playing the
That
drow.
leave a mark.
I guess then that's okay.
And look, I can eat mushrooms too. This is what drow. Mushroom of darkness.
Mushroom of darkness.
All right.
Always better when sung.
Couple drow buddies here.
Man.
That should be a sitcom.
So I have a nice little burning village here, or a burning hut, and they saw me again. I need to increase my stealth.
Guys were like looking sadly at their burning home. You're gonna walk up and murder them. You're gonna make this
do a little
worse.
fairy fire.
The first guy he snuck up on while he was
Oh, he
invisible.
saved.
He was stealth, and he just murdered a guy, exploded. And I believe you said, this is fun.
Take
You're
that!
critting like crazy.
Yeah.
What weapons do you have?
And they're
I'm
dead.
not too tweaked out. I do have this.
Oh, okay.
Dagger of Venom.
And we're going to give away 2 of these away today. So
Alright.
you too can make people explode in Sword Coast Legends. Alright, so we have a little Burny Burn here. I think I already showed off that. Again, I made this. This is, I think, 3 or 4 different placeable fire effects, a couple different placeable smoke effects. I do want to show off this
With
building.
pleasure.
Hopefully this guy doesn't see me. We'll get to him in a minute.
Oh, I like this old drow quote.
Now I didn't have time to decorate this, but I do want to show off the different layers of this particular place. So this is like a large bar.
Sure.
Pretty
Can do.
cool. Just showing off the interiors here.
No fire?
I didn't put this one on fire.
Ran out of matches? Or
All right, so here we have another corpse.
Oh man, you've got a horse on fire.
It says not alive.
I
Let's go ahead and get this guy with something exceptionally bad, since he's not paying attention and his back is turned.
Poor cupcake.
Oh!
Jeez.
That was Death Strike.
Just for once, couldn't it be peaceful? Did you write that?
And of course, this horse. Someone appears to have set this horse on fire.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired for this,
You
this
had a
module.
good run,
It's a good
right?
use of
You
fire
had
there.
You had a good run.
Yeah,
No, this is pretty great. We've
No,
never
I
had
did
an
have-
evil module.
yeah. I mean, this is basically just about going in and killing as many innocent people as possible.
Someone mentioned you recreated Postal in SCL.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Nicely done.
I have some drow buddies here. Oh.
Oh, what do you have here?
All right, so here we have this is a new visual effect. It's like a was it
A
mystical
biodome?
dome of some sort, and then there's also another. It's layered on top of consecrated ground, and then we have the artifact here, which ends the quest to find the artifact. And of course, there's some poor lowly villagers, guarding this artifact. And so let's go ahead and let's get some backup here. We'll do Dark Ritual. Let them attack my little rat. And then we're going to go ahead and do Unholy Ritual of Shadow.
Oh, look here, your buddies are coming.
Hey, welcome to
Then
the
we'll
party,
go ahead
Nikolai von Imhoff.
We're going to go ahead and get them with some Darkness, blind them all,
That's a great name.
get them with some Fairy Fire. Oh, he saved versus
That's
Fairy
it. Get all
Fire.
nice and close to each other.
Some Misty Step action. Oh,
Dude,
jeez.
you are critting everyone. What
Jeez
level are you?
Louise. It's level 7.
Really? I
Yeah.
feel like you're cheating somehow.
I'm not cheating. There's no cheats.
So you're saying the powers of evil are just that strong?
Yes, I'm saying CP2 is that powerful.
This is what we call the crit patch.
CP2 will just allow you to make people explode. And so, of course, here we have the artifact. Should I go inside this strange dome?
I'd worry if you didn't.
All right. I'm going to buff myself again.
It's gonna be like that Stephen King book.
The dome? Under the dome?
Under
Oh.
the dome. Hey.
I found the
Hey,
artifact.
did it.
I'm going to get rid of my rat because
Nice job.
he's not good for stealth.
Hey, Templeton.
There was another building I wanted to show off the interior of. I don't think this was it, but I'll go ahead and check it out anyway.
Was it the small
I like
tavern?
this one.
It might be the small tavern. There's one that actually goes all the way into a cave. Do you know which one that is?
Yeah. The small tavern.
It's a cave. It used to be beneath the. There was a room beneath the well that you get to by going through the.
Oh, it's on fire.
the
that
tavern.
building.
Yeah, but you may have randomly not gotten that, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what happened. It was usually in here, right?
Yeah.
Down in, there's
I think
like
it was in
a...
the cellar of this other one, because you go down and you can
In
walk
this
to
one?
the side,
Maybe it is this
and
one.
you could see the well, and you could also leave.
Oh, it
into
is
the
this
cave.
one. Okay. So, yeah, I decorated this a little bit. So we have a bunch of burning debris here. You may recognize this from the story campaign.
Oh.
The dead body table. Then you can go into this little cellar here. Oh, looks like they already dispatched of some bodies.
Sure.
Oh, look, there's a poor woman
Oh,
underneath some rocks that fell down. There actually were a bunch of NPCs, villagers and Drow, but it looks like the Drow actually came out on top because all there are little bodies
I
left.
feel like you were like acting this out as DM, dropping villagers and then murdering them.
It was actually really fun to set up. Normally, like the mentality when you're building campaigns is okay. Well, you want your party to be heroic. You want your party to
there's no sharp objects in this room, are there?
I don't think so.
no, but it's interesting because
First came the beard, then came the
playing
murderous tendencies.
playing it backwards was really
wearing all
fun.
black.
Well, that. So guys.
Just catching things on fire.
So Tim's actually going to go ahead and show off some of the other stuff. I think I killed everyone.
Sounds
So
like
anyway, you guys will have access to all of this fun stuff that I'm showing off very, very shortly. And Tim's actually going to show off some of the new effects that you can add. So you'll have access to Drow, and you'll have access to this village and these fire effects and burning horses and all of that really, really cool stuff.
If anyone else wants to bring out their dark side, like
yeah,
Ash.
if you want
very soon,
channel
TM.
Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and swap places, Tim.
How are we gonna do that?
Well,
Here,
I'll
I'm
get
gonna
up.
That seems good.
I'll get up and then.
I'll stand right here.
Yeah, and then, and then
I'll
we'll
crawl
swap.
over you.
I'll just
Okay.
actually take it back to the menu.
I'm taking it back to the old school because I'm an old fool who's so cool.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go switch.
Hello. Oh, Ash
one?
keeps the nice chair. Actually, this one's not bad at all.
You want the middle one?
Oh, I'm okay.
There.
I need an escape route from this man over here, from Ash.
This is the room where you ate the pepper, right?
This is the room.
Yeah.
Are you having like hot flashbacks? That's like that'd be like a Wheel of Fortune before and after. What do we do? Go on. I'm gonna go online because we're an online game and we're up for best online game, from what I hear.
Right. That's right.
All right, Dungeon Master. You know what I want to show first, if you don't mind. What were we in? I was gonna load up a.
Oh, you can load up test surface raid. That's the one I just did.
Test surface raid. All right. I want to show off the way that we can customize interiors and tiles.
Oh yeah.
This is cool. This is really cool.
All right. I wasn't sure if you'd like it because there's no death involved.
I'm normally a warm and fuzzy guy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that part of you. So I am going to add a new area. And sure, I'm going to add City Streets A because it's there. And this is really cool. This is something we haven't shown at all. We've teased a little bit that you're going to be able to customize more of the game, more of the visuals of the game. And I'm pretty excited about this.
I'm so excited.
Have you seen this yet, Steve? Steve's been sick.
I've been out, so
I think this is going to blow your mind. I'd say hold on to your seat.
Hold on to Ash's seat.
Yeah.
Wow. See, we have gizmos here, which opens up prefab swappers. I'm going to enable that, and you see all these little D8s appear. So whenever you're in an area that has... It's basically the way our game works is when you randomly load an area, it chooses these random prefabs that it loads. And that's how we get so much leverage out of these same areas. They look very, very different. They feel very, very different. Well, you now have control over which of those are loaded and used. So for instance... What is this?
Thanks
Like
for hosting, Drifter. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Drifter.
Thanks, Drifter.
So I'm going to click on this D8, and you can see there are two options here. One of them has horses in a stable, or whatever that is, or I can swap it to this house. Just like that, I've added a house with an interior that you can go in and decorate that wasn't there before. And then in here, there's options as well. So there's 4 here. You can change the floor. So you'll go through here and you will be shocked at all the different options you have. You can actually change the layout of this room. Do you see what I did there? It's nuts, right?
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah. So this is just an example. I just loaded up a city, but you can imagine how this is going to work throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
So
works in dungeons as well.
Yeah, you're going to use it like crazy in dungeons, but you can see that this one city is starting to look completely different than what it was before. You can easily add extra interiors to your sections this way, or you can take away some if you don't want to have them. But this is one of the coolest things I think we've done. Pretty much ever.
It's really cool, and it's something that you guys kind of stealth developed. It's been requested, and people really wanted this, but the fact that we got it done as quickly as we did is kind of crazy.
It's one of the things we really wanted for the shipped game.
Yeah.
But there just wasn't time for it. But we had a lot of the technology already there and working, and it's something that people expressed interest in. So we, of course, still wanted it. It's something I was dying to have. And we've got some really talented guys that got it working very quickly.
Why a D8?
Because when you write it out, it looks like date.
Oh, that's a good answer. It's a good answer.
And we're romantics.
We are.
We are.
We're talking about like
Steve
dates.
and I are.
Yeah. Or we're talking about like calendars. We're more like.
I was like bad date, like Indiana Jones. But so, no, it was just we have the D20 as a primary, so
cool stuff.
Yeah. So I don't even know what all these are, but so this is actually changing the lighting as well. You can see. In here, there's some sort of central piece here. I'm gonna probably be able to swap that out. I sure can. You can add this. So sometimes it's just one minor thing. Sometimes it's going to be a major change. If I were to load, say, this is one of the examples I give you, Ash. If I load the mountain area, hey, welcome to the party, Space Hamster.
Welcome.
Space Hamster.
I can load the mountain area, and maybe I wanted the cabin. Before, you had to keep re-rolling to get it. Not right now. I just click the blue D8, and its wish is my command, or my wish is its command. You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah. And a lot of people are saying thanks to us and giving us... high fives, accolades. We really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Everyone's been working really, really hard, and we care a lot about the game. We want to continue to make it better, and let people know about it. Let people know that we're making these changes. We're a small team. We do the best job that we possibly can, and we need the help of an enthusiastic community. So, a lot of you guys, I see a lot of very familiar names. Just keep doing what you're doing. And keep caring about it, and things will go well.
Yes.
So I loaded up just to show you what I was talking about. Cabin's here now. I don't want this cabin here. I want this cluster of trees and rocks, or I want to have this one path around the edge.
Right.
So you see the power of this, right?
Right. And then, of course, you have you also have access to those hundreds of new nature placeables as well that we just put out in CP1. So the fact of the matter is you can modify it using the D8, and then you can go in and add your own bushes, your own foliage, all that fun stuff, and you can really, really, really create truly unique looking environments, which is what we wanted to do all along. So.
Oh, nice. I have not looked at this since Kate made all the icons.
Oh, Kate made those?
Yeah, these are great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
You need to go to a dungeon and show off the falling rocks. I promised Wombat Chainsaw.
Wombat Chainsaw, he's seen all about it. He put them all in.
He did put them in, but They deserve to be.
Is this my dungeon I added? Sure isn't.
That's the village under siege.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention to the icons I used. Let this be a warning to you. Do you have a preference?
Let's do. I guess, let's do sewers. An oldie but a goodie.
I love sewers.
My first
White-
house was in the sewer.
Well, my current house is, so thanks, Steve.
Oh, oof.
Starter house. Wow, thanks, Watsy D&D.
Thanks, Watsy
Yeah,
D&D.
Thanks, Watsy.
We got a lot of cool fans.
Yeah. So this is something that I was really I was really pushing for this to get added a long time ago, because this is one of the things I like to do when I live DM, is to have a rock slide block off a path. There's a perfect path for it, by the way.
Right here?
Yeah, like right there. So now one of the things you can do under effects, you can go in and actually go to door collapse, and this will actually animate in real time for your players. And what happens is, as soon as you click it down, they'll see the collapse happen. Then it actually creates a barrier, so your players can't actually go through that area. So for those of you who actually like to live DM, we have something like this that you can actually do to interact with your players. And then, of course, with the new rolling system, you can do strength checks and dex checks and all those fun things to see if players can get around. Yeah, absolutely. So if you don't play with a live DM, that will just appear as its final animation state. Yeah, so you could basically have a whole
Yeah, you
ceiling
can knock
cave in if
yourself
you want
out.
to, which is really pretty awesome. And we have a lot to show off the earthquake too. That one's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Earthquake's really cool.
I haven't seen an earthquake.
You haven't seen the earthquake?
Dude. I love that some of these are best used for live DMing.
Yeah.
You can use any of them like Ash did in his other, but yeah, just being able to use stuff that is most effective in live DMing. So I'm just seeing the preview here. They're not actually seeing it until you click it down.
Right.
So that as a DM, you can still preview it before you
Right.
place it. But I place it, they'll actually see some things shake. You get some rocks dropping, some cracks in the ground. Welcome to the party, Thor Heimdallr.
Right. So, as Tim was saying, your players will actually see the animation of the quake happening. So if you place a number of different quakes inside of a room, you can do a nice little, role-playing scenario where they have to dodge out of the way of something, or take, there's a lot of different things you can do with it. And of course, you'll see the after effect of the cracks in the ground with the earthquake. So,
And there's audio with that you guys are probably hearing that
Yeah.
we don't have.
yeah. Thanks, Tony. Tony added some audio.
Yeah, nicely done, Tony. He's been dealing with sickness too.
Yeah.
So we appreciate him getting this all in.
Everyone saw my facial hair and just got sick.
Yeah. I didn't know I didn't know how to. I didn't know how I would handle it, and when I saw it, I just couldn't.
I told you not to eat it, Steve.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Gross.
I have no response to this. Does anyone want to see anything else specific? And we got people are asking about colored fires and colored smokes. We got
we'll
all
just show
sorts
off
of
a
colors
little,
you can see
a little
here.
selection here.
We've got some crazy cool stuff. Just adding fireflies to a room.
Right. Right. Now, some of these would be, if you wanted to quickly create a surface tile during the day, maybe we could show these off, or during the night we could show these off a little bit better. I don't know if well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like Star Trek.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of neat for those of you who want magical effects. We have dozens of different magical effects now.
Yeah, there is a lot. They're broken into a few categories here. Most of the magical stuff, I believe, is just in
Right.
this effects category. Yeah.
Right.
Falling leaves. This would make more sense out
So
in
now
the
there's
forest.
definitely no shortage of objects for content creators at this point. At this point, it's almost overwhelming. There are so many different things that you can use. I mean, you could go ahead and put a forest down inside of this cave.
Don't mind if I do.
There you go.
Well, I guess I can put a bear trap. You would actually put trees in, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, you can actually put trees in.
This is for you, Ash. They're all burnt to a
Look at
crisp.
this. Look at this.
Like
This is
something
great.
horrible happened.
There's a question about music selection. So it says, do areas have music selections yet, so we can have appropriate music for a module? Tony's in the channel. He can probably answer that. So he knows all the music related stuff.
The
So-
DM can't select it
Yeah,
yet.
right now there's no selectable music, but I don't know if it's something that Tony is
Boulder's ridiculous.
working on in Tony's lair.
Tony is waiting on some support. Hey, welcome to the party, Chicken Hawk.
Chicken Hawk.
713.
Chicken Hawk
That's pretty-
713.
You never welcome me like that.
I know.
Will there be a way to link these effects to traps and triggers? Not yet. Not yet.
That'd be
Right
awesome.
now, a lot of those effects, a lot of the the earthquake, the falling ceiling, all of those things require a live DM for you to actually see the animation take place. Otherwise, whoa.
Damn.
So that again is just sort of previewing what the effect looks like when you place it. So if
Yes.
you want to live DM that, I place it down and that's what they see,
Right.
and this magma appears. This is really cool. Brad made all these effects and he just knocked them out of the park.
He's a maestro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the master
Brad is
maestro.
incredible. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really really nicely done.
Tony, are there audio effects for that magma explosion? Let us know. And by the way, everyone, Tony makes all of our audio effects with just his mouth. It's all mouth sounds.
It's unbelievable.
He's
He
like
uses his body,
he's
not
like the-
always just his mouth.
he's like the guy from Police Academy.
Sometimes he uses his armpit.
The magma effect is actually armpits. What is that called? Is there a noise or like a specific
I don't know
word?
if there's a noise or a name.
You know, I could never
Steve's
do
a writer.
that. There were always kids in middle school.
He doesn't want to say it.
He doesn't want to say it. Those kids in middle school could do that.
That's amazing.
and I
It's a
could never-
gift.
I could never do it.
I'm not that guy.
No.
No.
Mine,
What's
mine-
that called, Steve?
When you make sounds with your body?
With your,
Like
just
the the
armpit.
farty sound with your armpit.
Boy,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Man, this is what we've
It's
devolved
been so long
into.
since I watched Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Were there other features we want to show off?
Let's see. If there are any other. Obviously, there's new placeables. New visual effects. There's a lot of really subtle ones that that we showed a little bit off. Impact Crater is pretty awesome too. That has an animation as well. So you can have an NPC like drop out of the sky, do NPC placement, Impact Crater.
Yeah.
Great. Look at this. What
Yep,
is that?
You can make your sci-fi dungeon complete now.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, someone. Things are falling apart here.
Pit
but,
farts.
Evil Alien Space Princess says pit farts. I think they were called pit farts.
Pit fart.
Thank
That,
you,
that
Evil Alien Space
totally makes
Princess.
sense, Evil Alien Space Princess.
Thank you, Evil Alien Space Princess.
You also have the best name.
No, Draconis. They were not called tendril waves. I think he's talking about something else.
I believe he was talking about the crazy thing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
The tendril wave. Yes. Pit fart. We gotta put that in the game.
Pretty soon they're
His butt cheeks.
gonna stop asking you to do these soon. It's only a matter of time.
Well, I think it started with all the murder and mayhem.
Well, that was a fun module.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very
Musical hands or musical armpits. Well, let's check the time. What time are we at here?
Hey Wombat, what else do we have
Oh,
here?
we're at just the right amount of time.
Oh, perfect.
So what we're going to do now is we are going to Drew from Digital Extremes is here in the channel, and he's going to be doing some giveaways. And Tim will just go ahead and just play some more with the tools while the giveaways are happening. I'll go ahead and fetch our magical snacks, and we'll go ahead and
Nice.
answer what.
I love the sound of this.
And we'll go ahead and answer whatever questions you may have. And again, this is all stuff that we're giving away in Community Pack 2, which is completely free. And Community Pack 2 will be out soon, TM.
It might have come out while we were sitting here.
It might have
I am
come out
not
while
sure.
we're sitting here. Yeah, a lot happens while we're in this room. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to get the snacks, and Drew's going to start doing giveaways. We're giving away a few of the Mace of Terror. Mace of Terror is still awesome. I don't care what anybody says. We've been giving away for a while, but they're amazing because you get them for all your characters, and they're incredibly powerful, especially the first 5 or 6 levels.
I am dual wielding Mace of Terrors on my current playthrough.
Because you cheated.
Not exactly. I have certain abilities as a customer service agent of good.
Yes.
I can help people with this if you reach
Yes. So Mace of Terror is going out. We're going to give away 2 of the Dagger of Venom. Dagger of Venom, awesome. You guys saw it in action today. So we'll give away 2 of those. And we're going to do, Drew, if you want to hold off on giving away the game code, we're actually going to do a trivia question for that game code.
out. I like it.
Yeah. I forgot the answer to the question. Do you remember the answer to the question?
I was not paying attention.
Okay, so hopefully you guys remember because I don't right now. All right, I'm going to get up and get this
No,
stuff.
I do remember. I have an idea of it. I don't know. What did Ash say we were doing now? He's gonna eat food while we
He's
play
gonna
with
eat
the.
something and we're gonna watch him.
No.
This is great fun.
No,
We're gonna flick him with pencils.
I saw a request to show off the Drow racial ability tree.
Sure.
So why not? No, no, no! I don't want to do you. But I'm really curious what today's food is.
Last
right.
time I was in here eating something with Ash,
Oh man,
It was a dark
that
day
went
for you.
poorly.
it was a hard day.
All right, so I didn't have time to go to my normal place to buy foreign food. So I
What
decided
is that place anyway?
there's just, if you go to like
Walgreens?
convenience stores that haven't restocked their shelves in like 7 years, that are attached to a strip mall behind another strip mall, then you can normally find the delicious food that I've been bringing to the streams.
Okay.
So what I did is I decided, this is really important, I decided that we'll eat seasonal food, something that you can only get around the holidays.
Okay.
And what I discovered,
Candy cane?
no.
You got to be kidding me. Sweetos?
Sweetos. Okay, so Sweetos appear to be cinnamon sugar Cheetos. And they're limited time,
No.
holiday only Cheetos.
You know what this reeks of?
I feel sick.
You ever visit another country and you see they always have products that just didn't make it in America, or they're trying them out somewhere. They misspelled Denver Broncos and someone's wearing the Denver Brincos.
Yeah.
This is not something we're supposed to be eating. This is like a test market.
Well, this one is actually not expired.
Oh, it's not expired.
It's guaranteed fresh until January. And while these codes are getting passed out, thanks, Drew, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have some Sweetos if you want to hold out your hand.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
I have a couple bags, just in case.
Well, they smell good.
Whoa, they're like little...
They look like Funyuns.
That's weird.
Ooh.
There's something... Wait. All right, they're clearly not as good as they sound.
They have a good aftertaste, like an oily aftertaste.
Like, you can taste the sugar at first, but then it's gone, and it's replaced with something I can't place.
Cheeseless Cheetos.
This is why you guys keep getting sick. That is entirely true. Don't do it, Steve.
These are...
Mad Hatter wants you to live, apparently.
Oh, thank you, Matt Hatter.
Drew wants some Sweetos. Drew, if you come to the studio, we will shower you with Sweetos.
Sweetos? There was a board meeting. Someone went like, "We've got it. Sweetos."
Sweetos. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this minion of the Drow racial. So all characters that start off as Drow, you'll get both Darkness and Fairy Fire, and you get to see. Essentially, here's a little bit of the stats, what it does.
Wow.
So, gives
Why are
combat
they
advantage,
rings?
which is if you were playing a rogue character, why are they rings? I don't know.
Yeah, like, I've never had a ring Cheeto. Do they make Cheeto rings?
Oh, that's a good question.
What are they advertising on the back?
It says limited time. There's also limited time winter white cheddar puffs. Yeah.
I don't know why they would limit these.
All right, I think 5 or 6 of those is definitely enough for me right
Yeah,
now.
I'm solid.
I'm amazed that you find this stuff. I've never heard of anything we've tried on here.
Well, I have to have a hobby.
I love it. That's why I come back.
Where can you find a rundown of all the content in CP Pack 2? CP2, all the patch notes will go live very, very shortly. They will go live today, the patch notes. Also, if you go to the Sword Coast Legends forums under the General tab, you'll see that the entire patch notes are already there for our forum goers. We put them up a little bit early for our frequent forum goers. Cool. Let's go ahead and jump back to the cam real quick and really do one last quick plug of this stuff before we get out of here. Oh, we have to do our trivia question.
Yes.
All right, so trivia question.
I'm not clear I remember the question.
I'll ask. I think I remember the question. I can ask the question. Yeah, I can ask the question. I'm good. I know
right.
it. I'm double checking to see if Drew is done. Drew, did you actually finish all of the codes minus the game code? We're going to assume he's going to say yes.
I have.
It's all right. We have another one to give away anyway. All right, so here it is for a copy of Sword Coast Legends that you can give away to your friends, or if you haven't picked up the game yet, it's a free copy of the game. Here's a trivia question. The first person that gets the answer correct will get a copy of the game or an extra copy to give away. And here is the question. In my campaign that I showed off today, my short little module, what was the name of the matron mother that gives you the mission to go to the surface to do happy things.
I did just highlight her again, thinking that might have been it,
Yeah.
and I still forgot.
All right, so here we go.
It's matron something.
Yeah, so what is the name of the matron mother?
Matron Cheetos?
Sweeto.
Mated Sweeto?
Yeah.
May I?
You can help yourself to those, sir.
What do you think the first ingredient is?
Her name is not green flame. Probably sodium.
Enriched cornmeal.
Ooh,
You don't want to know what's in that, though.
Malefax. Ooh, we're so close. We're getting some really close.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Drow lady. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we're so close.
You people are amazing, though.
I
You
know.
guys, just attention to detail. It's like that show Psych. May it rest in peace.
So close.
So, Martin Beefy?
I think it's matron.
No, it's Matron Beefy. No, it said Martin.
Martin Beefy.
Oh, I love it. Matron Mother of Terror Daggers.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I have my ringer off. It just makes noise. Clearly my wife's not watching the stream.
All right. We haven't gotten an exact one yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to go with the one that came closest. And we're going to go with Strange Visitor, who said Rizzle, but the actual answer is Rixel.
Congratulations,
So,
Strange
Visitor,
Nicely
you actually got the code.
And
So-
the rest of these Sweetos.
Yeah, you have to come
You
to
can
the
leave an
studio to
address.
pick up your Sweetos.
But wait till Ash shaves, because he's got crazy eyes.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll make more evil campaigns for those who want evil campaigns. Quick last plugs before we get out of here. Again, in about an hour, an hour and 5 minutes, if you go to Twitch TV, WotC D&D, or if you stay in this channel, I'll be broadcasting it as well. You're going to get to see the Table Titans play Sword Coast Legends with Chris Perkins as Dungeon Master, which is pretty awesome, and I'm really excited
That's
that they're
really
doing
cool.
this. So definitely come by and say hi to me. I'll be there if you want to chat and ask more questions, which will be super fun. And so yeah, just about an hour before that starts. And the other thing, of course, is this. If you guys go to MMOgames.com, there's a vote for MMO. What is it? New MMO game of the year or new online game of the year. New online game of the year. So you can actually vote for Sword Coast Legends, which we'd really appreciate. And of course, like we said, there's some stiff competition, but it would be awesome to have you guys in there supporting us. Because yeah,
Can we win something?
I don't know if we win anything. We win good feelings.
I have that now, just being here with you guys.
It's the Sweetos.
Happy holidays.
It's all you're feeling.
It's the Sweetos. Can I ask you one question before we go?
Yeah.
Where are the statues, man?
Where are the statues, man? Here's the latest on the statues. Last I heard, the statues were shipped. They're in the United States. They're getting ready for distribution.
Okay, cool.
They took a while going through customs because they were so large. So the statues and the boxes are absolutely colossal. They're all hand painted. They took a little while. The statues do exist. They look great, and they will be to hopefully. I hate to use the S word, but they'll be here down the road.
I'm just glad you finished painting them.
Yeah, it took me a while. Awesome.
All right, cool. That's
All
great.
right. Well, thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for tuning in, and we will be back in just about an hour. You won't see our smiling faces, but you can tune in to the fine folks over at WotC D&D who are going to be playing with the gentleman from Table Titans, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, sounds great.
So tune in there and look for those patch notes available very, very soon. If you want to look at them right now, go to the Sword Coast Legends forums, and as always, follow us on our social media channels. You can get a hold of me or any of these guys here just by reaching out on those channels, and we are always here to answer your questions to the best of our ability. And we'll be back next week with all new stuff.
We appreciate you guys. Please help us spread the word.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thanks.